decision being made today, maybe
Right.
just
Well,
look at some of that.
And I've thought about this, and I hear what you're all saying. I'm tending to lean towards get it done because I know what's going to happen, and the phone calls are coming, and they're probably going to start here, and then probably you guys, and
honestly, John, it's even with that traffic light,
it's still
not going to be
I was
pretty.
going to say, that's not going to really solve the problem.
well. And again, the other thing I've made clear to the board was that it's temporary. This isn't a when that bridge is open, these come down because these are not lights that you would want up full time anyway. If that were to happen, that was a fully signalized intersection, then you're in the hundreds of thousands. I mean, to do it right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't see that. I don't see the warrants there for that probably.
Well, and this is going to have long-term ramifications for the age of that road and how often it's going to have to be over. We're going to have to repair that road.
That's the bigger issue down the road.
It's it's already a mess, and we repair it constantly, and it's still. So yeah, I say just do it because we're going to do it anyway. This is going to come up in a few months, and we're going to do it, and it's going to be even more chaotic because people aren't going to be trained from the outset of school how to navigate that area with a light. Do we think that the light is going to improve it significantly? I would think it would.
Well, I think what it's going to do is just because we're going to have protected turns, and so turns. You're not going to have somebody waiting there on a green light to make one turn when it turns yellow. They're going to be able to go, and that's going to. I think the way we've got it designed is going to allow for flow. There'll be the protected turn. And then the unprotected turn, but
and it's interesting how much conversation between two governing bodies, probably three, the county, has gone into an expenditure of probably less than $15,000. And I know it's about principle,
Yeah.
but
yeah, I thought
when
the
you
day
just
we
do it.
talked, it was a pretty simple conversation. We're going to work together, partner on this, get it done.
Well, that's why we're
You
so
know,
quick to react to actually.
We got it
Yeah.
done,
This
and
seems-
that was a problem. I was contacted probably, 30 days before school starts, and we're talking about road improvements. No, talking about traffic light. Well, we need a little time to do that, and thanks to Jeff and his crew, they were able to get on it very quickly and came up with a pretty good solution. But
I don't know that we will have the accidents necessarily. I mean, you could say that about anything.
that's true. It's
I know-
risk assessment. You're right.
Sure. And I know that with regards to the Facebook, and you're right, it's not the best gauge or whatever, but a lot of that I know, regardless if it's from the city, we're going to take the opposite stance. Some people have that thought process or whatever. I've already had a couple people approach me that said, you're going to put a stoplight on 30th? Oh, that's going to screw everything up because you're going to do that. So I've actually had some the other direction. But I think we made a decision the other day. I personally stand by it. If they want to revisit the conversation at a later date, and there's merit, there was incidents or some sort of disruption. We're talking about 5 days a week, 2 times a day, is when it's going to be problematic. The remainder of the time, it shouldn't be an issue. But that's where I stand.
Well, it seemed to me when you lawyer up, which the school board has done so, it's frustrating in lieu of public safety. And so where are the priorities and where is the fairness? And in this case, I would stand to not participate at this point.
Never say never.
Yeah, we may come back and eat our words, but I'm kind of in the let's see how it flows and see what happens.
Sometimes I don't think we give ourselves enough credit. We should be able to navigate a road, a
You
left-hand
would think
turn.
so.
Yeah,
Certain things. Is it going to be an inconvenience? Potentially. But we meet that by figuring it out. We're resilient. We get things done. There are alternatives. So I say we gave them an offer. They listened to our offer. They chose not to accept our offer, and we'll just move forward from there.
Okay.
let's go for it.
Okay.
So we're going to proceed with the removing of those poles
Yep.
because they're there.
If there's no reason for them to be there, then
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
get them out.
Yeah, let's remove them.
All right. Anything else you had to add?
I worry about just being a traffic issue. You know, just these 3 poles just sitting there with nothing on them.
Nothing on them.
I mean, to me, if we're gonna leave the poles because we might, then why,
Just do it.
why not have that conversation now? I mean, we're making a decision to not move forward and we'll remove them.
Yeah, time to get the
Okay.
polls out there. That's the way we're going. Anything else to add? Aside from that? or other?
Sorry, that's all I have. Thank you.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved?
Second.
And seconded. Please call the roll.
Deckent?
Yes.
Dave Line?
Yes?
Soldner?
Yes.
Pyros de Carvalho?
Yes.
Inskeep?
Yes, thank you. And for all those in attendance.
Okay, well,
I mean, they're easier coming out than they are
Speeding down there.
yeah, I'm sure they are.
It's just-